I know it feels a little bit nippy out here, but it's really not that cold. I promise you it's not that cold. And you're as snug as a bug in a rug up there in your pod. I get it, and I probably would be thinking, I don't want to come out, Mum. This is my favourite spot and the perfect spot for me. What is the perfect life for snakes? What do you see as the perfect life for snakes? Hi, lovely people. I'm at Oscar's door, which I'm going to open because I would like Oscar to venture on out today if he would like to. Of course, doesn't mean Oscar always likes to. I can only hope that he might like to. There I go. Yeah, but anyway, you get what I mean. It's been a while since Oscar's been out, actually, because he was in shed and he wasn't eating or doing much of anything really. I don't know if we can see him somewhere. I know his little head is there, hiding. That's what he's doing. He's hiding right there. Do we give our snakes, I guess, the best possible life that we can? And what does that look like to us? But it is about what it looks like to them. And I think opening the door for a start is offering them a little bit more than their own space, even if they don't want to come out. And I'm hoping that curiosity might tend to get the better of him eventually. I can never get this thing to move in the way that I want it to move, and I can't get Oscar to move in the way that I want him to move either. So one door's open, so that's okay. Let's try another door now. I'm not going to do Tessa because, yeah, she came out the other day quite happily. So today I might open up Miss Amaya's door. She's fast asleep, as you can see, over there in her pod, which is a part of giving things that I feel do make a better life for our snakes. Variety of things, variety of enrichment, but it doesn't equalise to them being out in the wild. Hello, darling. Hello. Yes, your door's open. Would you like to come out and see Mum? Would you like to come and see me? Sweetness. Come on out and say hello, although how I'm going to film and hold Amaya, I do not know, because I don't have a selfie sticker yet. I didn't really think that out, did I, guys, when I opened up doors? Oscar hasn't moved much. Amaya hasn't moved much. So I can leave the doors open, see where this goes, because basically you never know. But I've got to have eyes in the back of my head. Absolutely need to have eyes in the back of my head. Oscar, dude, come on out. You know, you can come out, you can explore, you can do all sorts of things if you just come on out for me. You too, Maya. You too, sweetie. Come on out. Come and say hello. Everybody would really like to see you, I'm sure. And I apologize if, you know, I'm talking about something, but then I switch to, she had a bit of a yawn then. And I missed it. Always miss it. But we could go around here. Please excuse my, well, it's a mess, but it's organised mess, as we say. I do know, dude in here, he doesn't mind coming out at all. Come on. Come on. Once he realises there's no food going in, I think he thinks, well, there might be food if I go out. Are you going to come out? Because I've got 2 already with their doors open, so I think it might be a race. No Amaya yet. No Oscar yet. But there could possibly be a car. Come on. I haven't got all day, and the people watching this video do not have all day, because maybe, just maybe, the inside of this enclosure is the perfect life for a car. Maybe inside Amaya's is the perfect life for her too. But I'll say that in terms that when they're in their enclosure, you know, setting it up and doing the best that you can to offer them the things that you would get the idea that they like. And you should know, if you've done your study and research on the individual species that you actually have. You know, do they like climbing? Don't they like climbing? Are you coming out? Hey? You're always my little dude that enjoys coming out, but can I put this up right up to your beautiful little face? Hey? You could use it as a climbing tool too, you know. You could climb on it, car. Or is allowing your snakes to come out of their space that they obviously love inside. I wish they could talk. I wish they could tell me, could you do this? Could you add that? Could you take that hide box away and put a different hide box there? That would be amazing to just to know where you're right, where you're wrong. But that's why I think observation is what we need to do to understand them as well, and what they particularly like and don't like. I see Carl loves his moss tub in there, and he has a little hide over the top of it, which is way down deep in there that you can see, and he loves spending his time in there. And so I think to myself, well, that needs to stay. That needs to be continually in there for Car, because he really likes it. It's one of his favourite spots. You know, of course, he comes up here onto his hammock because it's under the heat, but you know, eventually he's going to get too big for that, and I'm going to have to make him a bigger one, and I will make him a bigger one and set it up. Or maybe not in this particular enclosure, but a bigger enclosure, because he will need that. Now we'll move on to a pani, because if we can see, and you see that door was not shut properly, because it's one of those doors, unless you you push it right in, right in, as I'm not showing you. It does not click shut. But Apani did not realise that he was in a position where he could probably come on out. So Apani, I can't do it because the door's not allowing me to. The door is controlling this thing, not me. Wow, get back over there. Well, door, I wish you would. Oh, we might be gimbal error. Okay, it's reset. Are you loving all my boo-boos? I mean, I'm leaving them in because, you know, I make plenty of them along the way and so forth. But Apani, you're not really moving very much, buddy. Are you okay in there? Are you going to say hello to us or not? No. He says no as I flop the lid of the music box. Now I've got the door open properly. So now you will. Now you'll see him hanging there, I hope. Can I get further over? Whoop! There's your little head. I see your little head, but the door won't let me. Yeah, okay. I'm really making a boo-boo of all of that, so. And the gimbal Google, I've got Google on the brain these days, will tell me to reset it all over again, and So far, nobody's coming out. What is wrong, guys? The sun is shining. It would be a perfect day to show people a little bit of a perfect life with you out on the grass in the sunshine. That's the perfect life, I think. Going to go and hide under a... Whoa. Amaya? You thinking? You thinking about it? Hey? What do you think? Come on. I know it feels a little bit nippy out here, but it's really not that cold. I promise you it's not that cold. And you're as snug as a bug in a rug up there in your pod. I get it. And I probably would be thinking, I don't want to come out, Mum. This is my favourite spot and the perfect spot for me. Am I talking too much? Amaya? Possibly I am. So, was that about a perfect life for snakes? I don't think it actually was. I think it was about me just yibba in about these beautiful, beautiful creatures and wanting to offer them a perfect life. Fresh water every day, checking to see that nobody's made a mess, and then we go in and clean it up for them, offering them enrichment within their enclosures, climbing, if they're climbers, like I said, most of mine are, really, when I think about it. They all really enjoy climbing. You know, offering those things that I know that they like. You know, Oscar's not overly keen on having a moss tub, so I don't really bother so much with him having one. But, you know, it doesn't mean I'm not going to try it a little bit further on down the line. I will, because he could change his mind. And I have said to you, don't be in a rush to pull things out on them just because you don't see them in it or they're avoiding it. Sometimes it takes quite some time for them to get used to a new thing. But this hammock, he's now spreading himself out completely from one end of it to the other, and he's doubled over. So this is a 750 So yeah, he is not quite, I can't see if his tail's hanging down or it's up or whatever. So if you think about it, if I stretch Oscar out right now, he is, take off 100, I guess. No, 600, sorry, not 750, 600. So he's over a metre in length now, but he's still got a tiny little girth for the little guy that he is. He didn't eat, so, I'm not too worried about, I'm going to get some feeders out for him now. I'll wait till feeding day for the rest of the crew, or some of the crew, not all of them, and he can have a feed then, because I know he'll be well and truly hungry by that particular stage. So anyway, guys, what is the perfect life for snakes? What do you see as the perfect life for snakes? I see outdoors, living outdoors in an environment that, is set up with plants and shelving and branches and all the rest of it, especially from spring to the end of summer. Winter might be a little bit of a different story, but over that period of time, be perfect to have my snakes out. So that's a plan in progress, a thought. Haven't actually taken the plunge, though I do have the sides and everything there. I've just got to figure it all out. So I'm going to tune out or turn off this gimbal and see how this video goes. But you'll take care of yourself and your family and your friends, and let me get in there and see your snakes and all your animals. Oops. And all your animals. Have I got you in shot? Are you blurry? Because with my eyesight, guys, everything looks blurry anyway. So, ciao.